Alright, learning page to question 8. It's a November 2019 question paper. It's a question on number solids. So before ngizoyiphendula le question, just a side note and a bit of advice nje. Kuma solids, you have to be careful la, especially when studying for a test or an exam. It's important ukuthi wazi wonke ama formulas akhona for ama solids. Ngikhuluma ngabu rectangular prism njengale abasiphe yona la instance. This one, cylinder, marble is a sphere. So kwamele uwazi wonke lama formula ngoba sometimes abakuphi ama formulas during a test or an exam, so ba expect ukuthi uwazi ke lama formula lawo, right? So lana ke basiphe a cylinder, a sphere and a rectangular prism, and then somehow basiphe formula for a sphere and the surface area of a sphere, but abasiphanga a volume or the surface area for a cylinder. This is one of the cases where kwamele apply lawo ma formulas and abakuphanga la, so uyenza njani ke manje yabo. It's important ukuthi wazi ke la, right? 8.1, but the cylindrical container shown below will be filled with spherical marbles. Bam. Okay, lana mhlambe okay ngizama create a imaginary scenario la. Let's say lelo ganji le cylinder le i-transparent, ne? And ama marbles niyawazi mos, right? Okay, I think I assume ama marbles afana namatali. Amatali mina ngikhulele kule era le where there was no social media, there was no internet. Okay, beyikhona, but back then we didn't have access to these things le. So besithi nasiphuma esikolweni besidlala lama games la afana namatopa, amakite, namatali. Amatali lezi zinto lezi, amatali now ama marbles ke la, yabona. So I think by making le cylinder le transparent, I think nako yofaka lamatali la lamatali aspherical nako wafaka la. I think mhlambe eventually ufuna ukuhlobisa ngawo, maybe sitting room or a room in lakhe, right? Now bayaqhubeka bathi the container has a radius of r centimeter and a perpendicular height of h centimeter. The volume of the container is 300 cubic centimeter. The radius of each marble is, it's 0.75 centimeter. So each marble in a radius engaka, and then the volume or the capacity of this container is 300 cubic centimeters. So now basipapinde basipanani nama formulas for the sphere, the surface area of the sphere and the volume of the sphere. 8.1.1, but show that the height of the container h is given by this expression. So 8.1.1 8.1.1, but he show that the height of the container is that. Okay, right, uyambona nangulo 300 uyaphuma. So in order to express h as this, we need to use a volume. I'm given a volume, v is equal to 300 cubic centimeters. How do we calculate a volume yellow ganji? Yes, cylinder. The volume is calculated as pi r squared times height. This is the formula for calculating volume of a cylinder, and unfortunately abasiphanga yona la, so kwamele uyazi by heart this formula. So let's substitute the volume abasiphe yona. It's 300 pi, and then the radius of this cylindrical container is what? Is r, capital R. So it's capital R squared times h. Now I need to make h the subject of the formula, so you divide up both sides by pi r squared. Le cancela le msala no 300 over pi r squared. So h is equal to 300 divided by pi r squared. So this is your answer. So for 2 marks, it's just a question on manipulating a formula. That's it. So h is equal to this. 8.1.2, the container is now filled with 100 marbles. So now le container sifila bayigcwalisa nani ngani ngama-marbles ayingaki ay-100, amatali ay-100. Then water is poured into the container until the water reaches the top of the container. So bayigcwalisa bafaka la matali, then bagcwalisa amanzi ayofika kuphi phezulu kwale container le. Okay, now so na i-container yami ke la, na i-container yami la ngiyoyifaka ini, ngiyoyifaka amatali. Then nangiceda ukufaka amatali ngenzani, ngithela amanzi, right? Nangiceda lawo manzi lawo ngiyowathela kwamele afike at the top. Siyayigcwalisa le container until amanzi afika kuphi la phezulu. So bese ngenzani, ngihlobisa ngayo. Remember, I'm just imagining things la. Abasho ukuthi bohlobisa ngayo, but mina I'm just imagining things la. Alright ke. So na i-container yethu ke. Bese bathini ke, calculate the volume of water that was poured into the container. So lana the idea is to calculate if volume is occupy yini ama-marbles, right? La ma-marbles nangiwafaka occupy le volume le. And in between la matali kuzongena ini amanzi. So ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi la manzi ngiyowathela azoba ngakanani. Ngizocalculate i-volume yala matali wonke wo-100, ne? Bese ke, since I'm given the volume for the container, ngizothi the volume of this container subtract the volume of the marbles occupied by the marbles inside the container izonginikeza the volume yamanzi ke, right? Alright, now I think erase log so that we can perform a calculation here to get manje. Alright again. Now 8.1.2 right again. The idea is to do what? Sifuna volume yani yamanzi, which is H2O ngivelapo ukubhala water. Haha. Okay. Volume of container. The volume of water is equal to volume of container minus the volume of ama-marbles, amatali. Right, asiqale i-volume ye-container already bangiphe yona, it's 300 cubic centimeters. Now, into engizoyenza your calculator the volume yama-marbles, i-volume occupy ama-marbles, but ayingaki la ma-marbles ay-100. So ngizocalculate i-volume yetali eli-1 bese ngimultiply ngobani? Ngo-100. So i-volume yetali eli-1, volume for one marble is equal to V what? Or aswa calculator wonke. Volume for ama marbles. Okay, let me say V equal to volume of one marble. Anyway, ngoba ngibona sengibhalile lapha. Okay, volume for one marble is what? The volume of a sphere. Since i-marble yini sphere, so sebenzisa le volume le, we are lucky basiphe volume la. 4/3 pi r cubed is equal to 4/3 times pi times the radius, which is 0.75 cube raised to exponent 3. So lena ngizoyipuncha ini ke la, ngizothi 4/3 times pi shift nangu pi times 0.75 cube is equal to, I think ibhale so 9/16 pi. 9/16 pi. So imabula eli-1 line volume engaka. Nakayi 100 ke, volume yama marbles ke is equal to 100. Nakaphelele wonke ayi 100. So you times i-volume yamabula eyi-1 ngo-100 so that I can get the volume yama marbles. So it's 9/16 pi is equal to le number le answer yami times ngobani ngo-100 ngithola that one. So I see round it off to 3 decimal places. 176715. 176715 cubic centimeters. So now the volume of H2O is equal to the volume of the container is 300 minus 176,715 is equal to okay, 300 minus 176,715 equal to 123,285. 123,285 cubic centimeters. Na i-answer yethu ke. So amanzi a-occupy i-volume engaka. So ngibhale kahle ya 285. Voila. Haha. Okay. 8.2 ke manje. For 3 marks. This is for 3 marks. All right, now go 8.2. In the diagram below, the right rectangular prism has a square base of x centimeter and a height of 180 minus 5x centimeter. So this is a right rectangular prism. So base yale prism is actually a square because side ayalingana. It's x and x. So thina sifunani ke la, but calculate the maximum surface area of the prism. So let's erase la. Sifuna surface area for the prism. So it's 8.2. Sifuna the maximum surface area of the prism. So I calculate this one. Okay, the surface area of a prism. The surface area. I see the surface area is equal to 2 times I see the area of base plus angisho i-surface areas eta ama area wonke lama faces la or ama surfaces. Lana phezulu nginani ngine square, la phansi nginani ngine square, and then lama side lawa ama rectangle ayingaki ayi 1 2 3 4. So it's 4 times ACT area of side, yabo ngina or ungavele uthi 2 times the area of a square plus 4 times area of ama 4 times the area of ama rectangle. So lana sine square and then sinama rectangles la ayingaki I4. So that's the surface area. That's the formula for a surface area, especially ama surface area formula for ama prisms. Sometimes there's no need to memorize. You just need to understand what is meant by a surface area. Surface area is basically isum yalama area for wonke ama sides akhona kuleyo solid abazobe bakuphe yona. So in this case is equal to 2 times the area of a square is what? Is x squared la. It's x, so x times x indicates the area for a square. So it's x squared lana plus 4 times in bracket the area of a rectangle is length times breadth. So the length ubani la, let me use a square bracket la, and then lana it's length which is 180 minus 5x times the breadth which ubani x. Now let's simplify this. Give out 2x squared plus 4, and then now being solver what's inside the square bracket muthola 180 x minus 5x squared close bracket. Now your distributal of 4 izoba no 2x squared. What is 180 times 4? 180 times 4 is equal to 720. So it's plus 720x minus 20x squared is equal to law 720. Lo 7 nalo 2 babukeka ngathi bayafana, but no, it's 720 lapha. Now let's simplify. So no 720x, the 2x squared and the 20 minus 20x asinikeza minus 18x squared. So this is the surface area. This is the surface area of but it's for the maximum. Calculate the maximum surface area of the prism. So since lana the surface area is okay, the surface area can be expressed as 720x minus 118x squared. Okay, it's for that the maximum. Okay, so this is a parabola. Okay, explain angithini ke le. Alright, since this is a parabolic function, na parabola. In fact, yeah, izobheka phansi this one. Alright, ngiyenze so equal to surface area is equal to x squared plus x squared. It's x squared lana squared la. Plus 720x. So this is a parabola on its standard form. It's ax squared plus bx plus c. We don't have a c in this case. So since a negative, ne, it means the graph yami is over concave down, or is over a sad graph is over concave down. So a maximum point in a parabola is the turning point. Where graph yakhe turna khona izokunikeza ini? Izokunikeza I maximum value. So in this case we need to find a turning point for this parabola. Sizoti so lana it's x equal to minus b over 2a. So nangabe parabola yakho is given on a standard equation. A turning point we calculate using this formula: x equal to minus b over 2a. Ubano b, b 720. So it's minus 720 divided by 2. A uban negative 18. Let's calculate. So this is the x value. So we actually substitute that back into the equation. Le value so itola lapha is the maximum surface area. So bheka ke manje la, it's negative 720 close bracket is 2 minus 18 equal to is what? Is 20. So lana it's 20. Now the maximum surface area is equal to minus the maximum is the turning point. The y value for the turning point is your maximum gela. So y, so it's 20 squared plus 720 20 la. Let's compute. Let's calculate. We are calculate. Abuya minus 18 20 squared plus 720 20 as well x. So it's 7,200. 7,200 units at centimeter squared. So this is your maximum surface area. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Now we enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up, show some support, man. Now a question regarding the question lena or any other question in this question paper, in the description below so links for this question paper. Now we interested, check them out. Now a question asikhulume ku-comment section. Yeah, thanks for watching, man, guys. Share nabangani bakho and let the channel grow. Thanks for the support. Nangabe new, please consider subscribing. Asibonane kule video elandelayo. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.